It is theoretically now recording. Maybe. Possibly.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. That's a type of needle, right? Hypothetical needle?
I mean, it could be.
Yeah. Whew. All right.
Hippopotamus.
Okay. Oh, man. Hey, anybody in the Discord server, did you see what I put in the general channel? It was a thing I saw in a parking lot in Kernersville today. You should go look at that, Squee. Since you're on Discord. I don't think it was used. I hope it wasn't used.
Oh.
Yep. It's a pregnancy test.
Um.
And it was right next to my car, which is why I looked down and went, the hell is... Oh,
I
come
mean,
on.
Does that mean you might get a new car in like 6 or 8 months? I don't know how cars work.
I hope not.
You
I
can
can't
get
afford
like a Fit, just like a smaller car.
I can't afford the property tax on the one I got. Damn
Look,
it.
bringing new life into the world is never cheap, Chewie.
Ain't this the truth?
You're like a little baby Autobot. It'd be like a scooter.
Okay. All right, I'm okay. Yeah. Whew. Sorry, for anyone watching this on YouTube, I had a bit of a laughing fit right before I hit record, so I blame Squee and chat.
It's fair. This is what you're missing out on by not being here live.
It was Gothic and chat. And Squee. Anyway, okay, so thumbnail thing. What the hell is that?
There's a random gift from my dad that I am going to use somehow.
That's pretty awesome. Oh wait, do I have anything spoopy? Let's see. I got Cuphead. Is Cuphead spoopy? No.
Could be.
Here, I'll just use Vivi, because he's. Oh God! I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vivi is very spoopy. Look at him. He's so cute and spoopy. Be. He's like.
It's one of his things.
Pew pew.
The fun part is trying to see how this works. Turning my head enough to actually see the camera.
Pew pew. Oh.
Well, that's how you can attack me. You can use that frame if you want.
That's a pretty good frame, actually.
Like it was there before. Never again. Never will it sit on my shoulder again. Ah!
Alright, that's probably pretty good. Oh, look at Vivi. Vivi's so spoopy. Look, he's got no face. What? Vivi's not the exact opposite of spoopy. Look at him.
If you want to be disturbed by Vivi, remember that Vivi has like 14 kids.
Okay, there you go, Vivi. Get back.
Think about that.
Get back in your hole. Hey, I put up that odds and ends where we went on at length about old Final Fantasy games. It was awesome.
Oh, nice. We will do that given time.
We did. It was one of the long ones.
I believe it.
Earlier today, I put up the one where we discussed Far From Home and the potential future of MCU and Spider-Man movies. Like who?
Did our comments age well?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I put up the one where the power went out, so it was really short.
That would be a short odds and ends.
Yeah, because it was just the pre-show.
Podcasting by candlelight. No, we already did that. Never mind.
And I also put up Mana Pool Odds and Ends where we talked, Mike and I, after the show, started talking about how we deal with bugs in the apartment.
Like spy bugs or like insects?
Like critters, like bugs.
Okay.
Yeah. And the answer is, for both of us, is not well, it turns out.
Fair enough.
All right. Everybody ready to go?
Okay.
Okay, so.
Here is the show. Chillin'.
All right, I'm okay. Okay, so here we go with the show. Speaking of bugs, there's a... What the hell is that?
Chupacabra.
I think that might be that damn Gnat that has been flying around for a couple days. Hang on. I hate that thing so much. I'm going to try to kill it real quick.
That's right, everybody. This is the snuff episode.
If I can get it without it.
Remember, if he somehow dies doing this, we were the last people to see him alive. He sounds proud of himself.
I am a victorious hunter.
Are you doing your part to keep the reincarnation wheel going?
By killing a Gnat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably save someone like a day.
Oh. I'm helping!
There you go.
Okay, now let's start the show.
All right.
Ow, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Monday Night Magic here on twitch.tv/The Mana Pool. Whew, I didn't realize how out of breath hunting and killing my own prey would make me. For those of you listening to the audio version and have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, I just got up and killed a Gnat that was flying around, and it was on the wall, so I killed it.
Now it's over.
Now it's over. We can all finally rest. But now I'm tired because I had, you get up, you do the hold your breath and then lunge forward,
Yeah.
And I'm out of shape, so now I'm tired. Well, that's Monday Night Magic. Good night, everybody.
And everybody come back next week for, I don't know, like maybe we'll play Minesweeper.
Ooh.
Competitive Minesweeper.
No. Anyway, so yes, I am Chewie, and with me, as always, is Squee.
I am here.
Cluze could not be with us this evening because reasons. Several reasons, it turns out.
Legit ones.
Yeah, not like, I don't wanna, but like, and we were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's just the two of us, but that's okay, because next week, it'll be just me and Cluze.
Yeah. There were 3 of us here, but then Chewie killed the gnat, so now there's just 2 of us.
I hope that doesn't have knock-on effects, like, you kill a gnat in North Carolina and, I don't know, Cluze.
I mean, you could have possibly changed the entire future, but we don't care because we live in the present. Remember that next time you see a butterfly. We're always afraid of going back in time and changing the future, but you could change the future now.
It's true.
Also vote.
It's true. All right, so this is Monday Night Magic number 669. And, yeah. In all honesty, we're only recording this week so that next week's isn't extra super long.
Yeah.
So,
welcome to new.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on this week, so let's see if we can tear through this episode relatively quickly. Squee, you ready?
I guess so. Let's go.
All right. First up, today, we had the Abandoned Restricted update. No changes to any formats.
Brr. Take that.
What trips me out is that it was on October 7th, which is today, and the next one is November 18th, which is a month and 11 days. Why is it less than a month and a half to the next BNR update?
Because they do a lot of them a year now.
I guess. So in the Discord server, the Mana Pool Discord server, which you can totally join, by the way. The link is down below, however it is you're getting this. It's in the panels on Twitch, it's in the description on YouTube, and it's in the show notes in the audio version. Anyway, in the Discord server, there was it was said that, oh yeah, they're doing it like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after each Pro Tour, Mythic Championship, whatever. And I'm like, I don't remember that at all. And then it turns out, no, that's not the case. They were doing it sometime before and then like 5 weeks after or something. But then they said, we're not going to do that as much. That's a lot. So we're going to back off.
It's essentially every month and a half.
Wait.
It was July 8th, then August 26th, then October 7th, and up next November. So it's like every like 6 or 7 weeks. I have not done the math, but that's roughly where we're falling right now.
Interesting. Yeah, I like the way no one ever knows when the next one is until we always have to go back to the previous one and look at the date.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I cheat by just going to Ian Duke's archive page.
Oh, dude. Oh, look at you. Okay,
Science!
So January, and then March, and then May, and July, August, October, November. Yeah.
It's kind of like bookmarking the news specifically for BNR.
Interesting. But anyway, so yeah, no changes to any formats. For once, I didn't hear a lot of people grumbling about Modern. Granted, I haven't spent that much time on Twitter today, honestly. But I didn't see.
That's why you're happy.
I didn't see a stupid amount of grumbling so much that the little bit of time I spent on Twitter showed me that. I did see people complaining about Pauper, because apparently the astrolabe is sort of brutal.
I could see that.
But I guess they wanted to give it another month and a half before they decide whether or not it needs to be excised.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I didn't know that many people played Pauper enough for grumbling about Pauper to actually be a fairly big thing on my Twitter feed for a day, but there you go. So yeah, that's it. Standard is okay, we'll get to that. Modern is
Standard
right.
is rotated is what it is.
Yeah, standard just rotated and people already hate it, but we'll get to that. Modern after the Summer of Hogak is all right. Legacy's legacy, and no one cares about vintage. So yeah, there you go. We're all fine here. How are you? All right. So let's move on. When the new set releases, we have the tournament rules updates and infraction guide, IPR, all that good stuff. The big one is sometimes a set has cards that are not basic lands in the basic land slot. Sometimes there's just a basic land. And so to simplify things, players no longer need to remove basic lands from boosters when drafting.
I appreciate them clarifying that.
So now you just remove the non-cards. So tokens, the ads, the whatever.
That's good because I've been doing a number of drafts over the years where people have to stress at length whether or not the lands are taken out. Someone's always not paying attention.
Yep.
And then you have to stop and count your cards.
Yeah, it's a pain. So there you go. That's the big one. Okay, moving on.
Hurrah.
Mythic Championship 5 is coming up soonish. And apparently this article came out on the 23rd and we just missed it. Whoops. Our bad.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. But the list of challengers, the special invites, I think. No, wait, this is challengers. So is this... Wait. There are so many terms now that I can't remember. Wait, Mythic Championship 5, is this an arena one? Or is this
in Long Beach, California, so probably not.
Okay, hold up. Okay, 5 is arena. Okay, good. So, yeah.
Oh, right, the odds are arena.
Yeah, except for 1.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it throws me off.
Yeah, I can never remember which way is which. Okay, so these are... It says the challengers, so these are the people who made it in through arena, I think. And there's a lot. So we're not going to read them off because, look, I'm still scrolling. Okay,
It's
there
a
we
long
go. We got
list.
to the end. Do it.
It's a sufficiently long list that if they just made someone up and put them in the middle of it, we'd probably believe them. Like, when you have such great names as Dr. Carpet and Easy Mac, I'm going to believe whatever you put in there.
Yeah.
Like, because
Although,
those are real.
I think this one actually isn't real. I don't think Oliver 2 really exists.
I mean, have you seen.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I guess you found it then.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I think we're good. So if you were wondering who all has made it into the Mythic Championship, well, there's a list. Link is in the show notes.
Hooray.
Go check it out.
Neat.
Yay. All right, now for the silly stuff.
Yeah.
So, for charity, Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast is doing. So you remember, I think it was the HasCon thing?
Yep, it started with HasCon.
Yeah, they did the 3 cards. There was the Transformers card, the Nerf card, and the
D&D card.
The D&D card. Yeah. Well, since HasCon is in limbo for the foreseeable future, they had to figure out other ways to do their weird Hasbro crossovers. So now they're doing it for charity. A 3-card promo set called Ponies the Galloping will be available. Do it.
Makes sense.
It does. It's going to be sold on HasbroPulse.com from October 22nd to November something or other. Hang on. October 22nd to November 5th. Remember, the 5th of November. Because that's when you can't buy ponies anymore.
The ponies of treason and plots.
But yeah. This is a charity thing. All the proceeds will go towards Extra Life, benefiting the Seattle Children's Hospital. And let's see. This is a slideshow, right? Yeah, there we go. As you can see, we have 3 cards, and they're adorable. We have Rarity, who is a legendary unicorn. It says, rare and mythic rare spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, which is huge.
Team Pay to win.
And then for 1 and tap and reveal a My Little Pony toy you own. Until end of turn, another target creature gains protection from each color in that toy's coat, mane, and outfit. So that's pretty powerful. You can get protection from purple.
So, you know how normally when you're playing like more competitively, pick a thing you own is usually restricted to the stuff immediately around you to save time.
Yeah.
When you're playing with these cards, do you bring like a side stable? Like, is that where you keep them? Like, you got to keep them somewhere. I don't know how ponies work, admittedly.
Maybe you only play Magic at your house, so you can run to your bedroom real quick and grab your whatever My Little Pony will.
So bold of you to assume that they're in the bedroom.
I mean, that's where I kept my toys. I guess now I keep my
in
toys
my
in
apartment.
the office.
That's not how this works.
Okay. Well, if you're a kid, then you play in your bedroom. But if you're one of us, then you just turn to your shelf and be like, bam, this one, protection from these colors.
This one, Jace Pony.
All right, wait. How big is Rarity's a 2/2? For 1, a blue and a white. I forgot that part.
The Zorius Pony.
We've got Nightmare Moon. Now, I don't know anything about My Little Pony, so I'm sure there are jokes here, but sorry, I don't know.
An Alicorn?
Yeah, Nightmare Moon for 4 black is a 6/6 legendary Alicorn. With flying, as long as it's nighttime, Nightmare Moon gets +2/+2 and has Menace, which sounds awesome. And then for 6, you can transform Nightmare Moon. Any pony may activate this ability or help pay the cost. When they do, they become your friend. And transforms into Princess Luna, who's a 4/4 with flying. When this creature transforms into Princess Luna, choose up to 6 cards you own from outside the game with a moon in their art. Then exile those cards. As long as those cards remain exiled, you may cast them, and your friends may cast them with your permission. Parentheses, gifts are appreciated.
That sounds friendly.
Alicorn is an MLP specific term for Pegasus unicorns. Okay. Really? Hang on. Oh, yeah. See, Rarity doesn't have wings. Got it.
Noted.
So, yeah, if you have your 8/8 flying menace Nightmare Moon, then someone can just pay 6 and drop it down to a 4/4 with flying, and then if they're your friend, then they can cast some spells if you let them. Remember, friendship is magic. That's the whole thing here.
That seems to be the case.
And then finally, we have Princess Twilight Sparkle. I feel like that's a spoiler, but I don't know if that's the case. For a blue and a white is a legendary alicorn that's a 2/2 with flying. Other alicorns, horses, pegasi, ponies, and unicorns you control get +1/+1. So it's a horsey lord. Yeah. And for a Wooburg, one of each color. If you control Applejack, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity, every pony wins the game. Now, yes, I know those cards. Only one of those cards exists, so calm down. It's the theme of the show, you know?
You think you can cheat it a little bit by having like a box of Applejacks? Just to be like snacking throughout the game, but it's actually just the win con.
And be playing Mario Kart 8 on your Switch and on Rainbow Road and doing a Blue Sparks dash and then pause it.
I think that if you set this up, you earned it.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, that's what alternate win conditions are all about. I think it's telling about how long they've had this planned, because this should be legendary creature Noble Alicorn.
Or no, I think it'd be Alicorn Noble.
Probably Alicorn Noble. Yeah, I guess it's usually race before, right?
But yeah, this is adorable, and the art on these is actually really good. Whether you're a fan of, okay, go back. How do I close this? No. Where's that? Is it this? Oh, okay. I thought that was. Never mind. But yeah, the art on these cards is fantastic. Like all 4 of them, because one of them is double faced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. If this is your thing, or if this is someone's thing that you can get it again on HasbroPulse.com from, where's the date? October 22nd to November 5th. Okay? HasbroPulse.com. A site I've never seen or heard of, but apparently let's go to HasbroPulse.com.
Yeah, that sounds real.
Oh. Well, we've got some Star Wars toys. We've got more Star Wars toys. Oh, we've got an weird-ass Iron Man toy. Oh, some Power Rangers. Jam! Transformers. What in the hell is that? Buh. Oh, from the Transformers movie universe. Well, let's just pretend that didn't happen. All right. But it's a real site. Apparently, it's where you buy Hasbro stuff.
Evidently.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Like I said, this is for charity. It's for Extra Life, which is an excellent charity I've done back in the day with our friend Dustin before he moved to Tennessee. Mike and Scott and I did the 24-hour Extra Life thing once with him. Maybe twice? I can't remember now. I remember one specifically. Yeah. Because he had like 8 TVs set up with different gaming systems on each one, and we all just sat around and played games all day. I remember this specifically because he warmed up. He started this 24-hour... Started at the beginning. He wanted to start off easy, he said. So he started by beating Mega Man 2. And I was like, what? I showed up that morning, but I hadn't posted the podcast yet, so I'm sitting there on the laptop, working on it, and he's just sitting there just beating Mega Man 2, and I'm like,
Too rich for my blood.
he's harder than I am. Like,
Nah, man.
but anyway, yeah. So that's what
I love Mega Man 2. I would not consider that a casual gaming experience.
Yeah, but it was for Dustin because Dustin's a badass.
All right then.
Yeah. But yeah, we all staggered home the next morning, like 8 or 9 o'clock, whatever time we were supposed to leave. And I came home and slept for a couple hours and woke up, or it was like 3 or 4 hours, and woke up and Mike was online. And I was like, dude, I'm hungry. He goes, yeah, me too. I was like, we should go to, where'd we go? Was it Cracker Barrel? Golden Corral. We went to Golden Corral and ate at the buffet after, 24 hours playing games and then sleeping for like 4 hours.
That's dangerous, man.
It was! Anyway, these are my extra life stories.
This is what the odds and ends are like, by the way.
Yeah, but with
only
more
with more swearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. That's the my little, what's it called? Hang on. Ponies the Galloping? Where's the name?
Galloping.
Yeah, Ponies the Galloping. And remember, if this isn't your thing, shut up. It is some people's things, and it's for charity. Let people like things.
And if that's not how you want to do the charity game, they've got another one for you.
It's true. So, is it this one? It's this one. Okay. Magic is doing a separate thing for Extra Life, where you can either set up a team or, as like a content creator or I guess a streamer most specifically, and your community can raise money for Extra Life. And so you can set up Extra Life teams, join the Magic Extra Life Super Team, and from October 2nd, I like the way this article went up on the 3rd. But from October 2nd to November 2nd, the various teams will rally their community to raise money. And the top 8 teams will get a whole assload of codes for this Inspiring Veteran premium card style on Arena.
And it's a lot.
The first team will get 7,000 codes to give away. The 8th place team will get 500 codes to give away.
It's a lot of work.
But it's for a good cause.
No, it's totally valid. It's just like they're expecting big numbers to make this happen. But look at it.
Totally.
Cool. It's inspiring.
Get it?
It's veteran.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then they've got like a whole Q&A on here if you want the details, so check that out if that's your jam.
And this is where they show off Ponies the Galloping for the first time on the Magic site. It is right here.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why. Like, I kept scrolling up and skimming through this to see if it was mentioned up here. But it's not anywhere that I see. It's just all of a sudden it goes, what is Ponies the Galloping? And here it is. I was like,
yeah, that's completely random.
It's like, where did that... Okay.
Like, it's on the topic of Extra Life, so that's good, but...
Yeah,
it's completely non sequitur to the entire page so far.
Okay, good. So it's not just me.
No, it's random. It feels like they maybe were originally building this as one of the pages, and they started adding the other content in there with the intention of like splitting it into 2 articles, and then just didn't. So I don't know, man.
Apparently,
at least it's all in one place.
Apparently, they're also selling playmats.
That's a good idea.
With the pony art, probably also on HasbroPulse.com.
Presumably.
That's actually baller.
The playmats are a good idea.
Yeah.
Those are a more accessible gift to give people.
Check out this Twilight Sparkle. That's adorable. I'ma die.
There you went.
I have the diabetes now because it's so sweet. Anyway. So yeah, there's the charity stuff. Yay, Magic and Extra Life. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that year that we did the Extra Life thing, we were the top donation like area or group or whatever from North Carolina, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
Wasn't that Extra Life? I think that was Extra Life. I think that's right. But anyway. Right. So that is, as far as I can tell, all of our news. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Like I've got a bug blog if you want to throw something at that, but that's
Oh,
about
right.
it.
I forgot to open that, so I don't have it open. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not a lot. It's just it had a line on it that was funny to me.
All right. Bug blog
So
for
like
Magic
as
Online.
usual for bug blog stuff, I'm going to talk about some of the things that are broken in Magic Online. I'm not going to go over everything. It's not going to be comprehensive, but some of them are funny and that entertains me, so I'm sharing them with you. If you play Magic Online, you should probably familiarize yourself with what does and doesn't work. So here's the one that came out on the 26th of September because we were off last week. I'm going to ignore a lot of them, but the gameplay ones I think are interesting. So first up, Vraska Golgari Queen got a super buff because Vraska will always draw a card with her first loyalty ability, regardless of what her controller chooses, making the card effectively +2 loyalty. You may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, you gain 1 life and draw a card, or +2, draw a card. Pretty sweet.
That's not broken at all.
Pretty sweet. Yeah, don't do that, by the way.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't take advantage of these glitches. You'll get in trouble. And if someone does it to you, report them. They're cheating. But that's a pretty sweet buff there. All right. Copying an opponent's Lavinia Azorius Renegade can cause the game to restart in specific instances. I'm kind of glad they're not telling us what those instances are, but maybe don't copy Lavinia for a little while.
Yeah, maybe not.
You don't want to accidentally the whole Karn. So like gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
All right. Adventure cards such as Rimrock Knight interact incorrectly with Feather the Redeemed, Thief of Sanity, Lord of the Void, and Spell Queller.
Oh, okay. I can
I
see how
suspect.
all of these would work improperly. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see adventure cards in general having some challenges with that. Anything that deals with things coming out of exile.
Yeah. Like Feather says exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves, and then return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. Well, since it's technically on a creature card, I bet Magic Online goes and Thief of Sanity exiles cards face down, and as long as that card remains exiled, you may cast it. And I bet that causes problems. And Lord of the
Yeah, I
Void,
think.
similarly, put a creature card. Okay, exiles cards from a player's library and you could put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, but it's also a spell, like an instant or sorcery, so I bet it goes. And then Spell Queller counters a spell and then. Wait. No, it exiles a spell and then they can cast it later, but since it's a adventure or a creature sitting there, I bet Magic Online goes. All of these, I bet, are the same bug, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I also wouldn't be surprised if instead of that, you're able to just cast it from exile, even though you didn't do the adventure condition to put it there. Like depending on how they coded it, because that could also be a problem. But either way, be aware of that. These are kind of fun to try to figure out what went wrong, but neat.
Apparently there were some announcements that you've missed.
Um,
Vraska and the ETB abilities were fixed in the last build, according to the
I
announcement.
skimmed over this. I just didn't notice it because I guess they put it at the bottom. That's why. All right.
Would that be build notes?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I never scroll down that far because it doesn't normally matter.
So Thief of Sanity and Spell Queller work properly, but apparently the others don't.
Hmm.
Maybe? Anyway, just keep an eye on all of these things. They fixed Vraska though.
That's important.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Then. I think we've pretty much covered the nonsense here.
All right. So tournaments.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Let's start with the easy one. GP Montreal happened. It was sealed and then draft. So, So how many
824 people.
How many?
824.
824. Nice. And Alexander Hayne won. Remember him? He's a Magic player.
It's true.
He beat Michael Bergerac in the finals. So Michael Bergerac's in second. Third and fourth, in no particular order, are Martin Eric Gauthier and Jacques-Olivier Suave.
JOS.
You know Rico Suave? This is Jaco Suave. Anyway.
I see.
And then fifth through eighth, in no particular order, are Zach Jacques, David Parg, Robert Anderson, and Dmitry Kazak. Yay.
Good job.
There's your thing.
You played limited.
Yep. 40 card decks
will
won.
Not give you competitive decks to open and sealed and draft analysis here.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the Star City event in where was this? Philly? Yeah, Philadelphia.
Philly.
Famous for its cream cheese. And also it's what's the other thing that you get in Philly?
Cheese in a can that they put on a steak.
Yes, we'll go with that. Okay, so this was team constructed, which means the actual meta does not matter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna plus, as you'll see in a minute, this is a very strange series of decks. So let's just how many people were in this?
All right, so it's teams. So there are 264 teams, meaning 792 players.
Okay. And this is one person playing Standard, one person playing Modern, and one person playing Legacy.
Yep.
All right, so the first place team is Jonathan Rossum, who is playing the Bant Golos deck in Standard. Now, we're gonna be seeing a lot of Golos here, so let's give a refresher. Golos Tireless Pilgrim enters the battlefield. You can search for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then you can pay 2 in a Wooburg to exile the top 3 cards of your library, and you can play them this turn without paying their mana costs. Okay?
Spicy, but go on.
And then there's this, the Field of the Dead, which says, among other things, whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, you get a 2/2 zombie. And apparently this is the brutal bit, because play a land, get a free 2/2. Seems
you
good.
don't even have to play the land.
I'm sorry, get a land, get a 2/2.
Yeah.
And yeah, this card has Arboreal Grazer and Beanstalk Giant and Hydroid Krasis and Realm Cloak Giant, because screw it, blow up the world. And Golos, and a Kenrith, oddly enough. But then it also has Growth Spiral, Once Upon a Time, and Circuitous Route, or Route, depending on where you're from. So it's just barfing lands onto the battlefield and then getting zombies for free.
So many zombies.
Also, there's Oko, who is a massive distraction for your opponent, because Oko has 6 loyalty on turn 3, which is stupid. It's stupid and limited.
And a food.
Apparently, it's stupid and constructed too. Do what?
All that and a food.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, don't be surprised if you see a lot more Fields of the Dead problems in the future.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So that's the first deck. Let's see the rest of the winning team. Matthew Dilks on Amulet Titan, for Modern, and Daryl Ayers on Teamer Delver for Legacy.
Note that the Amulet Titan also got a Field of the Dead.
I should hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Current
there
problems.
it is. Huh, imagine that.
Yeah.
All right, so how about second place? Second place, we have Zansiad running Nyalome in Legacy. Wait a minute. Okay, just checking. I was like, there's not a Field of the Dead here. No, there's not.
No.
Nothing too weird. Looks. Well, there's Elvish Reclaimer. But yeah, okay. Looks fairly normal. Jeremy Bertarioni playing Golos Fires in Standard. So this one is running Fires of Invention.
Yep.
Which is just silly. Mike pointed out at the end of, I think, our last Throne of Eldraine episode, he was like, I think this could be a real thing. And I was like, really? Turns out, yeah. There it is. Look.
Red enchantments either do everything or they do nothing.
Yeah, it is definitely a red rare enchantment in that it's bizarre, but this one's actually good. So yeah, that's important. And look, Field of the Dead. Okay. Moving on, the final third place deck is Roshan Epin. I guess is how you say that. Playing Urza Outcome for Legacy with Emery, Lurker of the Loch. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You want a sword? I got a sword.
Yeah, and Wishclaw Talisman. Yeah. Oh my god, and Witching Well. What? Ah, okay, Paradoxical Outcome. Like, why is it called Outcome? Because Paradoxical Outcome.
Yeah,
duh. Alright, well, that's neat. Just an Emery just in there. Like a full set over. Whew.
Yeah, a lot of swords.
Yeah. All right, third place. We've got Edgar Magalhaes running Bant Golos in Standard. Take a look at this real quick. Make sure it's got a Teferi Time Raveler instead of Oko in the main, but other than that, it looks to be pretty much the same.
The plan seems pretty set.
Yeah. We've got Noah Walker playing Teamer Delver in Legacy and Dylan Donegan on Urza Outcome in Modern. All right, fourth place, Harlan Firer or Fearer. I really need to learn how to say his name. Is on the 4-color Wurza deck in Modern. Anything? Nope. Looks like looks like the deck. Okay, cool. Drake Sasser is on Jeskai Mentor in Legacy, and Zach Allen is on Sultai Golos in fourth in Standard. So this is running Agent of Treachery. Oh, wow. Okay. The Grazer, the Craces, Risen Reef. Interesting. Golos. Oh, and Yarok the Desecrated. Oh, my... Dude, did you read that?
Yarok the Desecrated. I feel like I have. Ew, horror. Oh, yeah, for, I guess, the people listening. 2, black, green, blue, legendary creature, elemental horror, 3/5, death touch, and lifelink. Put those on your pony. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
So Field of the Dead gives you 2 zombies. Yeah.
That does feel appropriately desecrated.
And with Risen Reef, you might be able to just immediately get 2 zombies. Hey. Great.
I mean, look. A zombie's gonna zombie, dude.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's insane. Let's see here. Well, we usually stick with just the top 4 for team
For team
events.
things. Yeah.
But let's look at standard a little further down, just because this is our first big standard thing. We've got a Bant Golos. We've got a Bant Golos, and that's 5th and 6th. Oh, wait, let me check this Titan Shift deck. Yep, Field of the Dead. Doesn't look like anything else, though, really.
As I was commenting before we started, like a prime time with Field of the Dead is like getting a Grave Titan duct taped to a Primeval Titan, and both of them are angry.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Excuse me, just checking this. Okay. Just checking this Allurin deck real quick to make sure nothing silly happened. Doesn't appear to, though. Dang it. Okay, so that was 5th and 6th. And 7th, we've got... Which one of these is standard? A Simic mid-range deck. Let's look at this.
That's our outlier.
Brazen Borrower. Whew. Told you that card was powerful. Gilded Goose. Hydrid Krasis, Paradise Druid, Wicked Wolf. Ooh. Questing Beast. Hello. Once Upon a Time, of course, because it's running green. And then Nissa, Who Shakes the World, and Oko, Thief of Crowns. Yep. This looks like just amazing cards that are all super powerful, all in the same deck.
I wouldn't be surprised if this one actually was pretty resilient. Like, when you get to run a whole bunch of 4s and 3s and your deck does its job, then that sounds pretty sweet.
It's true. And Brazen Borrower with the bounce, and Gilded Goose with the life gain and or mana gain.
That said, you're definitely playing the rares and mythics deck with a few uncommons just to, put on a show.
Yeah, and Wicked Wolf is vaguely terrifying.
Yeah, I could see this becoming more of a thing once the card availability gets a little bit higher, too.
And Questing Beast is super terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right. So then the final standard deck of the top 8 is Bant Golos again. So yeah.
Golos.
Golos is in 9th. Oh, there's a Bant mid-range deck in 10th. Maraleaf Pixie. And Tolsimir Friend to Wolves. And Teferi. But the rest is just like the other mid-range deck that we just looked at.
Yeah.
Standard Simic mid-range. Okay, yeah, that's the other one. 12th place. Jeskai Fires. Oh, let's look at this deck. Fae of Wishes. Oh god, a full set of Fae of Wishes. Chandra Awakened Inferno. Narset. Sarkhan the Masterless. Teferi. Time Raveler. Ugin the Ineffable. And of course, Fires of Invention. Prison Rep. Ooh. Justice Strike.
Justice.
Deafening Clarion. Drawn from Dreams. Shimmer of Possibility. And Time Wipe. Wow. With Fires of Invention making things essentially free, once you get enough lands. This is wow, this gets
Time
silly.
Wipe is also just funny here.
Do what?
Like when you've got a Fires of Invention out, Time Wipe is actually just funny because for starters, you've probably only got the one creature anyway. And then you could just put it back down if you wanted.
Wow. This is cool. I'm scared. I'm gonna close that now.
Shabam.
What else do we have in standard? A 4-color Fires deck. Oh god. Okay, this is Liliana, Narset, Nicol Bolas, Dragon God. Oh god.
So like if it's Super Friends but in this setting, is it more like a round table deck?
Possibly? Ooh. Okay, Liliana, Dreadhorde General, Narset, Nicol Bolas, Sarkhan, Teferi, and the Royal Scions. Hoo! And a Tyrant Scorn, Epic Downfall, a Ritual of Soot. The Elder Spell, Mother of God, and Thought Erasure, of course. All right. Yeah, Fires of Invention is definitely a thing. Someone tell Mike he was right. I guess I'll do that later. Here we go. 14th place, Mono Black Aggro. What do we have here? Black Lance Paragon. That makes sense. Footlight Fiend, Gutter Bones, Knight of the Ebon Legion. What? Oh, it's from M20. I was like, I don't remember this. Okay, yeah. Lazotep Reaver, Midnight Reaper. That's different. Murderous Rider, of course. Ayara, First of Lochthwain, and a Rankle, Master of Pranks. Oh, and then 4 copies of Drill Bit.
Yeah.
And 4 Castle Lochthwain. Wow, yeah, this is definitely balls to the wall. Okay. Let's just finish out the top 16. We got another Golos deck of the Bant variety, and then another Just Got Fires. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your Star City team event. Now remember, in team events, the metagame is not the metagame.
No.
It's just play whatever you think the best deck is, regardless of matchup, just so you have a better chance of winning.
And this is also what people brought week 1. So.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind for everything we talk about here. No one knows what the metagame is.
Yeah. So let's go over to the Standard Classic. How many people were in that?
128. So they had a pretty easy time determining round count.
All right, let's just open all these up real quick. Okay, Selesny Adventures. Aaron Barrich won. Playing Barrich? One of those. Playing Selesny Adventures. All right, what do we have here? Okay, Edgewall Innkeeper. When you cast a creature with an adventure, draw a card. All right, Fairy Guide Mother. Flaxen Intruder. Giant Killer. Knight of Autumn. Ooh. Lovestruck Beast. Shepherd of the Flock. Venerated Loxodon. Oh! And Questing Beast. Oh,
There's
and
a
a
plan
Gideon
here.
Blackblade.
And Gideon. Sure, why not?
Yeah. Spells are 4 Once Upon a Time, of course. An Unbreakable Formation and 3 Flower Flourish.
Flower power.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. Second place, Bant Golos by Felix Slew. Looks pretty much similar to the not first place deck from before. It's got Teferi instead of Oko. Oko's in the board, though.
Yeah.
Sean Kipple in third has Golgari Adventures. What is this? Okay, there's the Innkeeper. The Foulmire Knight. I don't know why that's hard to say. Lovestruck Beast, Murderous Rider, Order of Midnight, Questing Beast, and Rankle.
Rankle.
And then Assassin's Trophy, Once Upon a Time, Find Finally, and Legion's End. Oh! Okay, yeah, this also looks totally like a deck. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Fourth place, Socher Raphael is running Simic Flash. What do we have? Brazen Borrower, of course. Brineborn Cutthroat, yep. Frilled Mystic. Nightpack Ambusher. Spectral Sailor.
Yeah.
Wildborn Preserver. Yeah, this is definitely Flash. Spells are Once Upon a Time, Opt, Quench, Sinister Sabotage, and Unsummon. Yep. All makes sense.
It all checks out.
Yeah. Fifth place, Larry Fields is playing Just Got Fires. Running 4 copies of Realm Cloaked Giant for another for some board clearing action. Okay. Kellen Pastor in 6 is running the Golgari Adventure deck, which looks very similar to the one we just talked about. Matthew Hoffman in 7th is also running that deck. It's got 1 copy of Massacre Girl, though, so this one is clearly superior. Hey, girl, hey.
Look, everyone's got a type.
I'm not crushing on Massacre Girl. Shut up. And I totally am. And then
What
finally, Max McVady in 8th is running the Selesnya Adventures deck with looks. Oh, Amara Soul of the Accord.
Look at her, not giant. Good on.
Look at her. Okay. Very cool. If we keep going, there's a Golos deck in 9th. More adventures. What is Jeskai Firewalkers?
I mean, we have enough walkers around.
Fae of Wishes. Okay, it's Chandra, Kasmina, Narset, Sahili, Sarkon, Teferi Time Raveler, and the Royal Scions. Oh, with Fires of Invention.
Yeah.
Oh, Firewalkers. It's fires with walk.
Yeah, I was originally hoping it was just going to be like all the red ones, but alas.
Okay, yeah.
Fires of Invention also makes sense, I guess.
Oh, here's a Gruul aggro deck. This will make Stark happy. Bone Crusher Giant.
Bone Crusher.
Gruul Spellbreaker, yep. Legion War Boss. Pelt Collector. Robber of the Rich. Nice. Skargan Hellkite. Zerta Goblin, and Questing Beast. Planeswalkers are 2 Domri Anarch of Bolas and 2 Domri Chaos Bringer. Oh.
Oh, he did.
Oh, spoilers.
Not really.
Flame Sweep, Once Upon a Time, Veil of Summer, Domri's Ambush, and Lava Coil. Yeah, that is Gruul aggro. Golos fires a Teamer mid-range deck. Okay, we've got a Grazer, Bone Crusher Giant, Brazen Borrower, Gilded Goose, Questing Beast. What? And then 15 Planeswalkers. Domri, Anarch of Bolas, Nissa Who Shakes the World, Oko, Sarkon, the Royal Scions. Hoo-hoo. And a single copy of Once Upon a Time. I guess because you just spike it in your opening hand sometimes. All right. Oh, and then because Cluze isn't here, let's look at this mono red aggro. Bone Crusher Giant, Fervent Champion, nice. Rimrock Knight, Runaway Steamkin, Scorch Spitter, there it is, Torbran, Thane of Redfell, Experimental Frenzy, Shock, Slaying Fire, Light Up the Stage, and Skewer the Critics. Okay, wait, I don't remember Scorch Spitter. When it attacks, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. Oh. Okay, so with Torbran it does 3. Attack with a 1/1 bolt something seems good.
I like how the single color ability lands are all seeing play too, from what I could tell.
Oh, just the castles?
The castles. Just in general, looking over these, I've seen a lot of them, and I don't think it's just because in some decks they're running as many different lands as possible. Like, they seem to actually be getting some play for their abilities too.
Yeah. Well, this one is definitely the Castle Embereth is for 1 red and tap creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what you want to do in this deck.
Totally.
Fuego, mi amigo.
All right.
Tibbled the board. All right.
All right. So that's our very first look at New Standard with Throne of Eldraine and post-rotation, of course.
Yep. Keep an eye out. We'll see how it develops.
Yeah. This is totally going to switch around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
At least I hope.
It'll have to.
All right. Well, let's go to Modern then. How many people were in the Modern Classic?
Being that Modern is more popular than Standard always, 243.
Sounds right. Okay. We've got Zach Fowler 1 with Amulet Titan. Kevin Place in 2nd with Eldrazi Tron. Hang on, let me double check these real quick to see if there's anything fancy. Nothing in the main, I don't think. Benjamin Riley in 3rd plays with a Pure Steel combo. Yep. That's exactly what this is, okay? James Manges or Manges or Mangas, something like that, in 4th with Burn. All right, Cluze isn't here. Burn.
Yeah, we're not going to try to imitate his level of enthusiasm.
Just open these up. 5th place, Joshua Kutishian. One of those is playing Mono Green Tron, like you do, because it's modern. Megan Krause in 6 is playing Infect, because apparently Megan Krause is a terrible person. Anything New here. Doesn't appear to be. Nope, just Teferi. Yeah. Okay. Jacob Conley in 7th is running a mono red prowess.
With a Merchant of the Veil.
Whoa, yeah. That makes sense. It's the really pitiful poor man's faithless looting. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then finally, in 8th place, rounding out the top 8, Selesnya Eldrazi by Billy Severin, or Severin. Which looks like, an Eldrazi deck.
It's kind of weird to juxtapose Eldrazi and Selesnya.
Stoneforge Mystic.
As a concept.
Oh yeah,
but,
they don't really play well together flavor wise.
Like maybe if the Eldrazi is a vegetarian, goes eating those trees.
All right, so that was Modern. Rest of the top 8. Okay, hang on, we got to look at this. Gruul Ponza in 9th place.
Modern Ponza.
Okay, Arbor Elf, Birds of Paradise, Bloodbraid Elf, Inferno Titan, Magus of the Moon, yep, Scavenging Ooze, Stormbreath Dragon, Thrag Tusk, what? Tireless Tracker, Chandra Torch of Defiance, Blood Moon, Utopia Sprawl, Lightning Bolt, Pillage, Primal Command. And Kessig Wolf Run down here in the lands. Huh.
Well, that was the year defining card.
Yeah, it was. A lot of this was. Stormbreath, Thragtusk, Jesus. Okay, that's neat. Amulet Titan, burn. Amulet Titan, burn. 4-color Wurza is the rest of the top 16.
Nah. It's a decent amount of burn.
Whoops. And finally, we have Legacy, the king of all formats, or so Cluze would say. How many people were in the Legacy event?
160. That's right, New Standard came in last.
I was going to say, that's more than Standard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh. All right, first up, Casey Lancaster is playing lands. Hang on. There is a Field of the Dead.
It better be. Come on.
Second place, Rigel Goheen is playing Selesnya Depths. Third place, Brian Rogers is on Turbo Depths, because Legacy's a deep format. But Bryant Cook is in 4th place playing Storm. This is Burning Wish. Is this Tess? Yeah, this is Tess. Look at that. No, wait, there's Ad Nauseam. And Empty the Warrens? Tendrils? Huh. See, the way I always checked was if it has a wish, it's a Tess instead of Ant. But this one is also running Ad Nauseam. I don't know if that's normal or not, because usually we see Ant, not Tess. What?
I mean, I want to say that they both run the rest of it. It's really just the wish that decides it.
I think you're probably right.
Not my format.
Yeah, no, this is a Cluze thing. Oh, well. 5th place, Nicholas Lacesa is playing Teamer Delver. Andrew Alt in 6th is on 4-color Delver. Carter Noonan in 7th is on 4-color Control. And Brian Koval in 8th just skipped right over all that and went back to Teamer Delver.
That
Rest of the top 16, Is It Delver? Yes. Teamer Delver. Dredge. Teamer Delver. Naya Depths. Lots of depths in Delver here. Rakdos Reanimator, Burn, and Teamer Delver.
Oh, there you have it.
Yeah, and there you go. That is...
Magic.
That's your magic. That's your news. Check it out. Yay.
Yeah, that's week 1 look at New Standard, plus some other formats.
Plus Ponies.
Also Ponies.
Okay. Well,
I think we're done.
We are. See, I was hoping to get this done in less than an hour, but didn't quite make it.
We got pretty close.
We got pretty close. We've been recording for an hour and 4 minutes, so.
Yeah, nice. All right, then. I'll start the wrap up. You can find me on Twitter at SqueeGoblinAbob. There's no I in Goblin because I think at this point in time, it is also out there getting in on these busted infinite zombie land decks. So, because it's a jerk. Uh, but the rest of me is here, and I'm tweeting and stuff. That's cool. Next week I'm not going to be here, unfortunately. Like I have a work thing to do. So while I am out, I will be leaving it to Chewie and Cluze, who I'm sure will be more than capable of doing the things that I don't do anyway. So should be awesome. Other than that, I feel like there's a bunch of cool stuff going on, but I can't think of any of it right now. So I guess go to Twitter, and when I remember, I'll post it there. I don't know. Like I'm enjoying the fact that it's October, so all the nerd things are happening. Like that's fun. So yeah,
Yeah.
more Spider-Man. All right. So yep, that's I guess about it for me. Take it away. Not Clues.
I'm not Cluze.
Well, then take it away.
Okay. So yes. Hi, I'm Chewie. You can find me on Twitter at the Manapool. Actually, you can find me pretty much everywhere as the Manapool.
You've got that pretty locked down at this point, right?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
There's yeah, I've got a bunch of those locked down. Let's see, what else? So hey, over on here on twitch.tv/the Manapool, we stream Monday Night Magic and the Manapool live. And then I also stream other stuff. Like recently, I streamed Among the Sleep, which is my first horror game of the year, or of the season, because it's spooky season. Like you said, it's October. So you have to do the spooky things. So I played Among the Sleep, which is a horror game where you're an actual literal baby. You're a 2-year-old. As a matter of fact,
Spooky.
It's your second birthday.
Oh no.
And it's a first-person game, so your mom gives you a present, and then she leaves the room, and it's a teddy bear that walks and talks and is vaguely creepy and turns your closet into a nightmare hell dimension.
Oh, good.
Or takes your closet, it takes you into the closet, and it's a nightmare hell dimension.
Yeah.
And it just gets weirder from there. Then you end up in, like, your crib gets knocked over in the night, and you have to go find Teddy, and he's in the washing machine being tortured, and then you have to go downstairs and find Mom, and Mom's not there, and there's a thing in the house that just, and it scares you, but it doesn't hurt you. It's very strange. But then you go to, y'all just go watch these videos, okay? This is a weird game. And then you find yourself in this, like, playground from hell, and you find out that your 2-year-old baby weighs exactly 6 owls, because you have to find 6 owls to balance you. And
Yeah.
and then you go into the paintings, and then there's Medusa,
Like Mario?
and Medusa chases you,
I don't like
and
that.
it's terrifying. And yeah, and then it just gets weirder from there. But those are all the parts that I've edited into YouTube videos now. So that's going up on youtube.com/themanapool over the next week or so. Also, we've got some Hearthstone videos going up because I played some really good games on another stream here on twitch.tv/themanapool. So those games are going to go up on there. YouTube/themanapool. That's me. You get at least one YouTube video every day. I think I'm going to have to double up a little bit because some people don't care about the horror games. So I think on days when Among the Sleep goes up, I'll have a Hearthstone video to go with it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like a week ahead right now. So that's going to cut me down to only being a couple days ahead. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
We'll see.
Let me know what you think. What?
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall. But yeah, so that's me. But if you want to help support what I do, because Manapool Productions is, believe it or not, a Patreon-supported endeavor. So I've got 2 podcasts a week and at least one YouTube video every day. and all of the assorted gaming streams and podcast streams and stuff every week. So it's a lot, and it's just me that does all the actual production. So if you want to help support what I do with all of that and allow me to keep doing so, the most direct way to do that is to go to patreon.com/themanapool and become a lifeguard, where you can get early access to Manapool episodes and to all the YouTube videos. Like right now I've got something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5 YouTube videos that aren't public yet that you can totally watch. Something like that. 4 or 5. Yeah.
A queue, if you will.
A queue, if you're nasty. And you can get access to the odds and ends, which is all the stuff behind the scenes nonsense recorded before and after both Monday Night Magic and the Manapool that is uncensored. I just put 3 more up today, so I'm slowly getting caught up. The plan was to be done by the end of last month, but it turns out that Scott's wedding, prepping to go to Scott's wedding, because I had to have content up before that, and then recovering from Scott's wedding because of the burns and the pain and all that, actually took a lot longer than I expected. So now the plan is to be caught up before the end of this month, and I'm getting there. I've got 18 or so left, and when I do them, I do like 4 or 5 at a time. So, well, today I did 3, but 2 of them were over 2 hours long, so yeah. But yeah, that's getting caught up, and then once I get caught up, I'm gonna make a day like Tuesday probably, and every Tuesday, because I don't stream on Tuesdays, every Tuesday will just be get the odds and ends from the previous week done, hopefully. Yeah.
Workflow.
So, there you go. Or, if you're feeling extra awesome, then you can become a Mythic Lifeguard, and you get the early stuff, the odds and ends, and the sponsorship shout-out on both podcasts, and on the end screen for all the YouTube videos each month. So I'd like to thank the Mythic Lifeguards: Jason Doan, Kim Ho, Andrew Hunt, Al, Lance Delicious, Timu Hellas Are You, Connor Kennedy, John Morris, Alex Gonzalez, Scuzzo, Jeff Spencer, Stuart Slaw, PJ McMullen, Sophia Brattain, Casey, Fayen Says, Danny Liao, Cody Buckowing, Jake Jansons, Jason Kaus, Gothic Man, Stark Maximum, John Parker, Violet Moon, The Beardy Man, Dan Holm, Bartle, Sarah Jane, and the Beast Father, Aaron Goodwine. Did I take a breath?
No.
Yes. So, yeah. With that, I guess we'll be done. We should be done.
I think that's right.
Also, Bill's camera keeps blinking, and I don't know why. And hey, Fayen Says just
maybe
resubs
it's
for the 23rd
haunted.
month. Thank you. He said, "Whoop." You damn right.
I don't know
Whoop.
why it's blinking. That is weird.
That is weird. Maybe it
I
is
couldn't do
haunted.
that on purpose.
Okay, well, we're gonna kill this episode before Bill's camera actually kills him on camera, because that would be a little too good. So this has been Monday Night Magic number 669. Hey, thank you all so very much for joining us, and go play some Magic.